Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite pterodactyl here. Today I decided I would go through all of my writing utensils. Pens, highlighters, pencils, I guess not really pencils, gel pens, markers, everything like that. I have stuff everywhere. I have a nice little organizer. I have 3 of these, and they stack on top of each other, and they have like a little clip to hold them in place. But it was really kind of unorganized. I had it organized by like type of writing utensils, so like gel pens were together, Sharpies, pencils, things like that. And now I decided, I don't know why I said it like that, I decided to organize by color. I think that's going to make a little bit more sense for me. So I'm going through and I am organizing all of my pens. And I thought I would swatch them all before I put them away. I want to make sure that they all still write. It's kind of useless to have them, to keep them around if they're not actually working as intended. And I discovered the other day I had a pack of like these markers. I think I've had them since high school. And I was like, hey, I've never used these. I'm gonna try them. And then I went to write with them and they were all just like completely dried out. So, you know, I'm just tired of holding onto things that aren't working and really can never work again. Like once a pen's done, it's done. There's not really any coming back from that. So I wanted to go through, check everything was still in working order, and then organize it by color. I hope the organizers I have for my pens will be enough. I have 12 slots. I need at least like 8 different ones for different colors, but I have a lot of pens, so I don't know if they'll, like one color will all fit in one slot. But we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, I am going to be swatching, and I figured I'd take you guys along with me because it's a nice little fall evening, and I'm wearing my little comfy blanket sweater. Really not a better time to do this, so yeah. I did organize already. I tried to record it, but I don't know, my phone stopped recording, so I threw out all my pens on my desk, and then I have them organized by like brand right now, and I'm gonna swatch them by brand where I can, and then I'm gonna put them in by color. I figured I would just use my new journal, which I honestly haven't used whatsoever since I got it, just to do this. I don't think I'll go in any particular order. We will see kind of what I'm feeling. So I have a whole box of all the Jelly Roll pens, but I also have these ones, which again, probably have had since high school or earlier. So I wanted to swatch these first because I know I would probably at least have all the colors already in my collection. And I imagine that like some of these are not going to be working. I mean, you can see like the ink is like pooled up, dried out. Like, I don't even know if I can get this cap on. So I want to go through these first. Like, there's just, if I wrote like that, it would work, right? Yeah. I have a feeling I'll be throwing this one out. I mean, it does still write. So I'll give it that, but I'm already getting it all over my fingers. It's like a part of me doesn't want to give this up, but also a part of me knows that I have a replacement, so I should just let it go. I don't, look, it has like a little bubble of ink. Yeah, I think I should throw this away. What do you guys think? Throw out. Alright, we're off to a great start. This one is the wrong cap. I know it's not that, it's a brown pen that I don't think works. That's one thing with the Jelly Rolls is like, even brand new ones, they can be so finicky. And like sometimes they don't write right away, but then you keep writing with it and it will work. Again, it's like pooling up. I don't think that's normal for Jelly Rolls to be doing that. But I mean, this one still does write, so. It is really misleading that all of these ones that are like pooling at the tip and all messed up in the barrel, they're like the juiciest jelly rolls I've ever had. But like, I don't want to keep them because I feel like they're just gonna start leaking, and there's just no sense in keeping that. Okay, I think it's safe to say that I can definitely throw away all of these. I don't want to, but I am going to toss these too. All right. Next on the gel pen front, I think these are supposed to be scented. They have little fruit stickers on them. Pretty sure I got these from like Target Dollar Spot. I can't imagine that they are any good. They do write, not great. I was about to say, something feels really loose on this. I guess that was it. I guess you can just push it back in. I'm always very nostalgic for scented writing utensils. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Coconut, maybe? I just like vividly remember being in elementary school and I had those Mr. Scent scented markers, and like the burnt marshmallow one was my absolute favorite, and I just always will remember like just sitting in class smelling markers. So I'm always just like, whenever there's something scented, I always have to grab it. I'm curious to see if these do actually smell. If they smell still, I may have to keep them just because this is silver, not water. Watermelon goes below. I don't know, it's just kind of cute. So I'll do a little sniff test here. I think the coconut cinnamon. Other than that, I don't smell anything. I don't think I'm gonna keep these, but I might keep these. I don't know. Gel pens are so hard for me because I don't really like them, but I always go back to them. I always buy them because, again, I think it's just the nostalgia thing. When I was in like middle school, I would have a huge collection of like the Jelly Roll gel pens, and I would just like sit and doodle on my hands all during class, and all my friends would want me to like doodle on their hands, and just those memories make me always buy gel pens, but they're just never really that great. Like, I don't know. Oops, I forgot one. I always see people like use them in like their bullet journals. Orange. And I don't know, they just seem to like work flawlessly for other people, but not me. Yeah, I don't smell anything. Then I have these two random ones, or three. Again, I think this was like a dollar store, Target gel pen. And this cap can't even like sit on this. Ew. I just would never write a letter with a gel pen, I guess, is my... It's like why I hesitate to even keep these. Again, dollar store, Target, I don't know. Just like, what is the point of this? Like, it looks really cool and that's why I bought it, but you would have to use it so much before it even started to change color. It's like, what's the point? Like, I truly wonder how much you would have to go through to get to the other color. And again, I think it's just like the practicality of it. Like, when am I ever gonna write a letter with neon green? Would I use this to like letter an envelope? Maybe, but also probably not, because I have never reached for those. So I got some Tombos, got the fine liners, drawing pens, mono drawing pen, the 1, the 5, and the 3. I used these for a very long time, but then I don't think they really work. Or they do. I don't know what I was thinking of. These are still great. And then I have Tombow brush pens. I definitely gave in to like the craze when it was all about the Tombos back a few years ago. I'm sure people still love Tombow. I bought these ones. These were the only pack that I bought. Love the concept. I didn't think the pens really held up for me. I'm not like a brush penner. It's a new term, guys. But they're just so floppy to me. I don't do brush lettering, so I guess that's my problem. But the other side is really, it seems just dry. What happened to this tip? Probably me writing with it. I don't think you're supposed to like write normally with a brush pen, hey? I have no idea how people do such small lines. What the fuck? But they all still work, so I will keep them around. The Pilot pens, I got the G2s. Again, these are another pen that people rave about, or they used to rave about, that they never really worked well for me. And then these pens, again, I remember these from high school. I used to have this brand, and it was my favorite pen to take notes with, the Neo Gel. I truly don't even know if they still make these. And then the Precise V5, V7. This is just a nice little all-around kind of pen. Like, I just don't, I mean, red and blue are not colors that I usually write in that often. Brown, definitely not a color I write with. Violets, like, the G2s just always seem really skippy to me. And then I have a Pilot G-Tech C4. I think I just randomly got this. Pretty sure it's a really fine point. I love this pen. I used to hate like fine points, like ultra fine points, but I don't know, I love them now. Alright, Uniball. Again, some of my favorite pens, the Signo. I love those. This pen here, oh, I love this pen so much. I'm pretty sure it's dead, but I think I kept this around because I just wanted to remember the brand. But I think I looked it up and I don't think they make these anymore. I got some Papermate pens, some scissors. Oh, I forgot about these gel pens. I have like an off-brand gel pen, Doodle Art Pro. I think they sent me these to like review for a video, and I did. I think out of all of these, the only one I would want to keep is this one. The quality of these is just not like enough for me to even want to bother hanging on to them, because there's some that write just fine, but they're still just kind of like, there's just not enough like coverage. It's just not, I don't know, not really what I'm into. I think it's also one of those things where I've had them at least 3 years. I got them before I moved to Canada, and I've never reached for them, so why do I keep them around? We'll do a little Pentel test here next. These pens I picked up at a Martin's back in the day. It's a Pentel Trideo. It's an Energel ink, which is my favorite pen. Oh wow, I haven't even opened this one yet. I should probably not open this one. How about let's not open that one. These are my favorite like lining kind of pens. I use these to like outline when I'm doing lettering with highlighters. They're just perfect. They're perfect. Then the Energel pens. Wow, I love these pens. I have these three. The Slicky? I don't know how to pronounce this. You know, the oldie but goodie, the RSVP. God, you were like king of the castle if you had these pens in middle school, elementary school. I don't know. I feel like this is probably from like elementary school for me. I love this pen. I use it for just really random things. That's a paintbrush. I have the sign pens. Like, what is this color though? Who thought this was what they had to come out with? I don't think anybody's checking for brown. If you're checking for brown, say so. I need you to rat on yourself and tell me why are you using brown pens? This pack of Stabilo pens. I've had these for a very long time as well. I'm not expecting them to actually work. Honestly surprised out of all of those, only one did not work. I actually really like writing with those. I'll have to remember that. Let's do these weird ones. So just some crazy Martin's purchases I've made. When you're at Martin's and there's pen, you buy. Permanent chalk mark. Oh, it has a color name. I like these ones. They're just so fat. My handwriting does not do great. I like these even more with the color names. I'm a sucker for like pen names, color names. When I was growing up, I really just wanted to be like the person to come up with names of colors. Wow, I can't see anything I'm writing. I don't know if that's like an actual job. I feel like it's one of those jobs where it either doesn't exist whatsoever, or it's just like part of your job is like something else. I've never heard of this brand before, but they're pretty decent. I'll show you the glitter if I can. It does rub off on your hands though. That's the only bad part of that. Oh, I messed up. Okay, so I don't know. Is Uni and Uniball the same company? Like, I feel like they are. I forgot to swatch my new Posca pens. Posca. I don't know if they are the same company. I'm gonna guess they are because it looks like the same logo. I I don't know where I put those other ones. Like that's the same font. That has to be the same company. I'm just gonna swatch these here. I haven't really had a chance to use these yet, but I do like them. So I was at the Dollarama recently and I saw these and another set of pens, dual tip markers. So I had to buy them. They're not great. I knew they weren't going to be great. They're really not great though. These, you kind of have to wonder why I have so many brush pens if I'm obviously not good at brush lettering. Pretty sure I picked these up at the Dollarama at some point within the last year. Never opened them, so why would I? I don't know. Oof. There's like, it's not squishy. I feel like it should be squishy, but it's not. Art skills, oh my god. What the F? Brush. She was not made for this, you guys. Holy hell balls. It's like I'm writing with air. There's no resistance. Ugh. No, no. No, no, no. What the fuck? No, let's do this first. I got these when I was in Portland. They're from the Uli brand. These are puffy markers. I know they all work. I'm not gonna like puff them up, but they do require like, because they require to be like dry. I'm not gonna test those because I know those work. Those are kind of gimmicky markers. I might keep those separate just because they like, it's like a situation where you need to like commit to using them. Alright, I'm gonna do my big markers. Okay, all done with that. I think we'll move on to the zebra pens, mild liners. I have first the Sarasa gel pens, the milk color. I love that description for pastel. random highlighters. I'm sure these work. Yup. 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 Nope.